Hey guys, this is Renee, and I am back with some real talk. What I wanted to speak to everybody today was when you enter into a new relationship, or so you meet a new person, right? You never know for sure if the person that you're with is maybe still hung up on somebody, if their heart still really belongs to maybe their ex or somebody else that they might be infatuated with or whatever it might be. And, I really don't think it's fair that anybody enters a relationship with anybody else if their heart is still taken by somebody else. Um, it, you know, there's plenty of times, situations, whereas you might start dating somebody else and you might not realize that they're still harassing their ex and calling them, trying to get back with them and calling them nonstop or whatever it is, which you have no idea about it because obviously you're believing whatever they're telling you, but whenever you're not around, they're texting, they're calling their ex or whoever they're in love with or whatever it is. And so basically it's like, how, are there any red flags that maybe that you might be missing, that you could be more aware of what might be going on? And I honestly think there is. Like, first off, when you start dating somebody or interested in somebody, I really feel it's very, very important to find out how long it's been since their last relationship. How long have they been single? Because honestly, if somebody tells you that they just broke up with somebody in like the last 6 months, I usually use the 6 month mark as something that, they're probably still hung up on their ex, still want them back, or they're still, there's a lot of drama. There might still be a lot of drama. They might still have feelings for the other person. And it also depends how long they were with the other person, for you to distinguish maybe they are still hung up on their ex. Not everybody's going to be the same. There's going to be different things that go on. So I think you have to also pay attention to how they talk about the ex, if they bring it up a lot, if they're annoyed that their ex has a boyfriend and that's all, or a girlfriend, and that's all that they're talking about. You know, and see how they react if you bring up, a certain situation, about their ex. Maybe they don't want to talk about it. That could be a hint. That could be a sign that they don't want to talk about it. But the way they go about it, trust me, I don't want to talk about my ex. But I wouldn't snap and be like, I'm not talking about that. I would just be like, you know what? That's not something really I would want to discuss. It's like he's in the past, and the past is the past. Thank God he's in the past. Kind of thing. But if somebody reacts very hostile, that they don't want to talk about it, that is definitely a red flag saying, you know what, more chances are, they're probably still hung up on their ex. Because trust me, there's many of them out there that are still calling and texting and begging, or wanting that person back. And trying everything. They're stalking. They do all this crazy stuff. Trust me, I know they do that. So, you have to keep my advice to you and, for the other people out there that might be in the dating world, you still have to have some sort of guard up. I'm not saying keep the guard up so high where nobody could ever knock it down, because I really do believe that love does exist and that you will find the person that you're supposed to be with. But also you don't want to be a fool either, because it all goes by the way that the person that you meet, how they treat you, if they want to spend time with you, if they want to be with you, if they seem occupied. A lot of times if they seem occupied or, putting their time elsewhere, as well as like even, giving attention to many different people, you just want to be a little bit weary about that as well. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to like actually tell exactly what's going on, because obviously they're not going to come out and tell you like, yeah, I'm still in love with my ex. They're not going to tell you that, because chances are, if that is the case, they're trying their hardest to get over it. You might be the boundary person where that's not good. Either, sometimes a boundary person works out, but most likely it usually doesn't. So, but these are questions that you definitely have to ask. I know some of them might be hard to ask a person, especially when you first meet them, because you don't want them to think that you're insecure. And it's not that you're being insecure, you're being cautious about stuff, But I also feel it's the way you go about it and what you say that is very, very important. That you don't want to come across like you're interrogating them, because nobody should feel like they're getting interrogated at all. Because in the beginning, when you're first meeting someone, you're still trying to get to know them. And that's another thing, is that when you're so new at getting to know somebody, sometimes, you might have questions that you want to ask and you just don't know how to ask, or, because it could come off like, something else, is going on, where it could be absolutely nothing. And you don't want to seem like you're the type of person asking a million questions about, well, why or this or why is that. They might think you're a jealous, crazy lunatic, and nobody wants to come off looking like a crazy lunatic. But it's something that might have sparked something inside of you, thinking, oh, that just doesn't seem right. It's not sitting with me well. That also goes to, you have to listen to your gut feelings. Your gut will tell you all the time what to look out for. And that, I'm telling you, I'm one not to listen to it. I'm the first to admit it. My gut always tells me, like, be wary, watch out for that one, watch out for this. And me, I'm like, ignoring it. So now I'm trying to be more aware of what my gut is telling me, because there's so many times my gut tried to warn me and I didn't listen, which I should have. So, hopefully, this will help somebody out there, because I know, like, in today's world, it just seems like there's so many people out in the dating world. So many divorces, so many everything. And, a lot of people are jaded. And, like I said before, I really do really believe that love does exist out there. Finding it is another story, but I really think it's important that you do keep some sort of guard up until you feel, very comfortable that you can trust the person. Just like nowadays, you don't know who you can trust and who can't you trust. It just seems like a lot of people are just full of excuses. I'm not saying everybody, I'm just saying in general, a lot of time, but this is key, okay? Let me just tell you, this is key. If a person wants to be with you and they enjoy being with you, they will make the time and effort to be with you, regardless if they have a busy schedule or not. They will find time to message you. They'll find time to call you. They will find time to see you and be with you. That is 100%. If you're with somebody that is always making excuses why they can't see you, or why they took you 10 hours to, text you back, that is not somebody that is putting you high on their priority list. You're basically down here at the bottom, that they don't even think about you. Which right there, why even stick around if you're looking to be with somebody? You deserve better than that. So I don't know. I just comment below, everybody. Let me know what you think about this topic, because you know what? There's a lot of people that, are out in the dating world and might not know if the person that maybe they're dating, seeing, or whatever, or what to ask certain people when they first start talking to them. Just try to find out, well, am I going to waste my time with this person? Because you know what? Nobody wants to waste their time on anyone. So you're trying to feel, things out. You don't know that they might be hooked, still head over heels on their ex. You don't know if maybe the ex is the one who broke up with them and they didn't want it to happen. So they're, still infatuated or in love or whatever you want to call with that person. But they're just trying to get back out in the game. And, it might be you that you have to be, the person to actually get hurt. And nobody wants anybody to get hurt, but so just protect yourself, ask questions. If your gut is telling you not to do it, don't do it. Listen to your gut. I'm telling you, it's right. It's right all the time. Even though they'll tell you, no, you're crazy. I'm telling you it didn't. No. Listen to your gut. Your gut knows better than whatever it is that they're trying to tell you. Okay, Comment below, guys. All right? And I will see you all soon. Bye. Mwah.